play this record as frequently as possible.
Gotta get right with it down. One thing running, get a med. Everyone now is down. No second guessing, I gotta get ready.
What is going on, you guys? It is your boy Virgil here, and welcome back to another episode here on Dragon Ball Legends. Today, I'm going to be doing an entire account showcase. I actually haven't made one of these videos in over a year at this point, so it's going to be nice to take a look at everything I have collected this past year, all my resources, my units, my equipment, etc. All right. I am a day one player of this game, so that means a little bit over 4.5 years of playing this. So, just a lot of status, a lot of different things that I have been able to pick up, and it's going to be nice to actually take a look at everything from a, just an overall aspect is what I was trying to go for there. But viewpoint, I'm sure you guys would like to, take a look as well if you are interested. Make sure to drop a like and a sub if you guys are new to the channel. I do upload here every single day with Legends content. Without further ado, we are approaching the end of Legends Festival here. Just finished up on the part 3. We're actually 6 days into the new year of 2023. We did receive this Ultra Gogeta Blue, probably one of the most hype units to ever release in this game. Just insane. And we could take a quick look at the banners of this time frame, right? We did just get this New Year's Rising. This is the new banner that's out. We do have the LF Trunks and Vegeta step up, the LF Super Saiyan 4 Goku Vegeta step up. I do like to use, this video as, documentation of this time frame as well. So I'm going to go through pretty much everything in the game here. We do still have all these tickets. I have not spent any of these Master Pack tickets in quite some time. I'm pretty sure I have everything 14 star there anyways. We do have this Legends Chance Poi right here. I'm going to go through every single thing here. Assist bots. I do actually pick up the assist. I get this second assist. I don't get the 1200cc one, the 2500cc crystal mining robot. I just thought I would throw that in there. Taking a look at my presents. There's a lot of things I actually can't collect. As you can see, I do have max energy. I did go ahead and pick up the happy bags. Hundreds and hundreds of energy that I actually have to use up before they expire. So definitely hoping they decide to go the route of dropping equipments via that the events again, so I can actually farm up something new. But we do got a lot of these coins, a lot of actually these equipment awakening coins, which are cool too. But my gift box is a little bit full there. Actually, these are my missions. Haven't done my daily missions. Make sure if you guys are watching this point in the video, make sure to do your daily missions. Don't want to be missing out on these stamps. But I do pick up this. Get some crystals here while we're at it. I do pick up the Battle Lovers plan every single season because it's, you're getting the most crystals out of it. Also, it's definitely not hard to do. Actually, before we go into all the little niche things here and there, I'm sure you guys want to see the meat of my account, right? My box, my units, my equipments and stuff like that. This is my main team right now. This is the number one, in my opinion, the best team in the game currently. I got a movie set up. Wow, I don't know why I can't talk this morning. Composed of the Ultra Gogeta Blue on leader slot there. Obviously, got to have him on the leader. We got Beast Gohan, we got Pan. Very strike heavy, offensive oriented build, a lot of support, a lot of base, a lot of pure equipments, as you guys can see going on here. But definitely a powerhouse type setup. Do have a lot of other builds going on right now. As you can see, the fusions is back in the meta with the, obviously the Ultra Gogeta Blue bringing that resurgence into the meta. We got the hybrids, the OG hybrids build when Beast came out. He's still a fantastic build. We do have a GT build, but this is Ultra Gogeta leader. You want to run him in every game. He's just too fun. He's too good to not be ran in every game. We got a God Key build. God Key's finally getting the love it deserves. Doesn't feel like they're quite at the point they need to be, but it's a step in the right direction. We got a nice God Key setup. I actually made a team build and breakdown video a couple days ago if you guys are interested in actually seeing all. These are all meta teams currently, so make sure to go check that video out if you want help on building any of these nice teams right now. Double, yellow, blue, future. Yeah, these are all my main teams right now. I actually have, these are all the meta teams I'd say are active right now. God Key, future, movies, fusions, and hybrids. GT. But yeah, these are all my current teams. We're going to move into my characters. I think we should start out with, I guess, my overall units. Could start out with my overall units. Let's do that first. So basically, let's take a look here. The only units I currently do not have in the game is this blue Goku Black. He dropped in an all-star banner alongside Wuhan. I have no idea who he dropped alongside. Tien? Who did he drop alongside? Oh my goodness, I do not remember. All I know is I have the unit he dropped alongside. You know, none of them really age any good. You know, even units that drop and that are really good for a certain amount of time, the power creep has been literally ridiculous this past, 2022, ever since the androids dropped, and then just the constant power creep. These units literally went from he wasn't even active on release. I'm sure he was fine, but nothing too crazy, nothing too special. And then right now, like, where is he at, right? So it doesn't really matter if we have him or not. At some point, we'll be able to collect him there, but literally almost every single unit in the game, we're missing one character. I actually recently pulled this Tien, so that's kind of cool. He's also featured on All-Star banner. I just did not summon on, did not care enough. So don't know if I'm pretty sure I did not summon on that banner. Yeah. Moving on to the LF characters in my box. Why not go there? So we're going to switch over to here. Applicable. These are all my LFs. I currently do have all the LFs in the game. A lot of the older ones, everything being maxed out for the most part. If you take a look at all these bottom Zenkai ones, the only one I don't have is Frieza. Could have finished them up. At some point we'll collect more copies naturally. I actually just gave this Piccolo some Z power with all the spare tickets that I had, because I had a bunch of them in my box from summoning on the Gogeta Blue banner. So the Legends tickets got me those last couple of copies to 14 them. And yeah, that was my recent 14 star right there. As you guys can see, a lot of the recent ones too. I 14 starred all these units on release. Like, these guys have been irrelevant for a year now. So hype. This unit's so hype, and they're so bad. It needs a platinum equip. I'm hoping within the next couple of months here they actually decide to bless this unit, but I'm fortunate enough to have, with a large amount of spending in this game, I cannot deny that. Definitely couldn't even break down the number for you guys, but a ton of investments, a ton of content here over on this channel. Even a lot of the new guys, right? We have the Tag Force maxed out, thankfully. That's unexpected 1-2 max out recently. Beast Gohan, we definitely had to do that. He's just one of my favorite characters. Gohan in general is one of my favorite characters. Had to be done. Trunks and Vegeta going crazy as well. Definitely some high stars on them. A lot of the recent LFs. MUI Goku probably still being my favorite character in the game. If you guys know me, then you know that that's true. Bardock, unfortunately, don't have him very high stars, but the highest stat increase there is that red 2 mark, so I'm happy to have him at that. Other nice pickups, other nice gems right here. This is pretty much it, you guys. My box is looking... I'm not unhappy with it at all. The lowest star count I have is what? Red 2? Is it red 2? That is crazy, bro. I don't even want to think am I a whale, bro? Bro, my lowest star count is red 2. This is looking a lot more hectic than last year, dude. Straight up. All right, let's move into my ultras right now. We can move into the ultra units. These are, I have every ultra in the game, all the summonables, all the free-to-plays. The only free-to-play I did not hook up completely is this guy. Just didn't interest me at some point to complete him. Don't think he's that great either, honestly. He's very cool. I like on the actual release of him, he was very cool. Omega Shinran's still very cool. He's definitely deserving of his platinum equip, believe it or not. The other two free-to-plays have one. He does not have one. GT just got a buff. I think he'd be a very good asset for the team if he was actually good. But all these summonable ultras, that was actually a 10-star bandit. My buddies like to call me 10-star ultra bandit. I spent a total of hundreds of thousands of chrono crystals. The ultra banners are so all over the place, right? I actually did get fortunate enough. This was the luckiest ultra for me, about like 12k or something. I pulled 3 copies. I immediately hopped out. I learned my lesson after Ultra Gogeta spending over 120k, not being able to 14-star him. I remember it took 65,000 crystals to pull my first copy of this unit, so you can imagine what it took to get 3 copies. Broly was a nice journey, about 60k. I went for a 14, but, I just didn't stretch it. And then this bad boy right here, we just needed to get it done. I'm glad that I held strong. It was definitely very, very deep, and I actually spent about like 80,000 plus crystals. Definitely not. I wouldn't say it's worth to chase 14 stars, you guys, if you're watching this video. But if you're competitive, you're high rank PvP, you guys do, just enjoy the game genuinely and have the money to spend. It's nothing wrong with actually investing into your passions. So I'm not, I don't actually regret anything that I do. And plus I make all the content out of it. It's all going to a good cause here. But if you're just an average casual player, or even sometimes a spender, wouldn't recommend chasing 14s in most instances, because they do get power creep, etc. Right? They do get power creep. A lot of units do get buffed with zenkais, platinum equips, etc. But I think just in an overall sense, like I'm thinking specifically of the banner values. A lot of the ultra banner values are very bad with all the LFs. I literally, on the Ultra Gogeta Blue banner, could not use a single thing other than this character. So imagine spending 90k crystals and all my LFs were maxed out. I pulled Blue Boys about 100 times. I pulled all these other LFs about 100 times. And none of them could have been used. So no pity system just yet, unfortunately, on these banners. And the overall rates are just horrible. So that's like the main thing in my head. But those are my star counts on those units, the amount of CCs I've spent on Ultra specifically. We could take a quick look at my equipment. I'm very happy with my equipment collection, just because I've actually taken the time to Z plus anything that I primarily use. Any platinum equips for a lot of LFs, because I do have all of them. Just taking a quick scroll. It's not actually that many. Like, if you really think about it, I don't have that many Z pluses. It's all the ones that, that come out immediately that I would either make a showcase on, like these platinum items, or even some awaken equipments. All the optimal items for all my teams I definitely maxed out. With all the resources that we've been given during Legends Festival, like the raid, the constant raids, the constant co-ops, the constant hoi poi, we've received thousands and thousands of erasers. If you guys are not taking advantage of this, obviously it's hard to do the raids without the new units, but I'm hoping you guys can do something to get these erasers, because you're able to peek out these equipments. As you can see, I have a ton of red slots, and it's primarily due to that. I'm not spending any CCs on these equipments. I definitely used to before we started to get these amounts of resources, but very high percentages here, even on, I guess, like the platinum equips, right? We take a look at some of these platinum items. I have all red slots. It's because I've decided to go in and just guarantee multiple times. All my actual unique equipments, if we take a look at my unique items, all my specific LF unique items, I believe all have the red third slots. So if we take a look at all the unique ones, they're all red third there. I have both of the 4-coup red slots at the end of one, this being a Sun family variant, this one being the GT variants. Definitely, how the red last slots be, but I did make sure and manage to collect all of them. A lot of my favorite ones, I did red slot all of these equips. The new Shallot, or Game Originals equipment, I just ended up doing because we have so many resources and nothing to spend it on. They have been locking the platinum equips. This is documented. They've been locking the platinum equips behind co-op. It has been terrible. So nothing to really grind there. But yeah, all the LF plats. I don't think there's one LF plat that I don't have. Like this one I have done already. I just have like another copy of it, as you guys can see here. Have that one done. But Piccolo, like all these regular plats, I don't think there's one LF plat that I do not have completed. I have a lot of repeated platinum equips, but the majority of them I do have done there. But yeah, these are all my unique equipments. Let's take a look at, I don't know how to filter this for awakened equips. Where are the awakened equips, bro? Let's just go here. Let's just show you here. They're all up at the top anyways. But a ton of different pure equipments. We got all the hybrid pures done. A couple of future pures, a couple of movies pures, strike pures. We got a movies defensive strike pure, defensive strike defense pure. Just get what I'm saying there. So a lot of the plats, but yeah, these are all the awakens. They're not like too many, but they're all at the top here, as you guys can see. Don't really like to use a lot of fusions pures, a lot of LOE pures right there. But I don't really like to use the Z equips anymore. If I literally only max out equipment, sometimes I mess up here and there. Like this one recently, I could not Z plus it. I didn't even realize that this green was too low. But I don't like using Z equips anymore. It's just one of those things that when you have this many resources, it might as well peek out equipment. And it became sort of not like an addiction in a bad way, but just like a habit of, hey, I need to max out all my equipments from now on. I got to that certain point where I started to get a lot of Z pluses. I'm like, bro, everything needs to be Z plus now. So I work on, you know, any equipment I work on, I have to make sure it goes into Z plus. That first lot needs to be Z plusable. But those are pretty much all my items. I'm, you know, could take actually a quick second if you guys wanted to see like all the lower end stuff. This is it. You know, I have a bunch of random TOP stuff, a lot of random A items, just in case I need, you know, to roll any more of these. I have extra copies of them and so on and so forth. I have an extra copy of this, some pures here, some other plats that I can roll, some resources. These extra A's are literally resources for Awakens and stuff like that pretty much. But yeah, those are all my equipments right there. We can go into, I guess, don't even know what I would show here. TOP. My TOP team currently, I'm always getting the amount of rewards for this. You know, the max amount of rewards, which is like 1,300, 1,400 Chrono Crystals. I'm using GT at the current moment. I think it's one of the best teams, consistent best teams to use. If you need help, join my Discord. It's linked in the description. For PvP, I am currently a 24 times godly player. I believe it's 26 or 7 total godlies. I missed a couple due to circumstances, IRL stuff. Nothing really unachievable, but definitely a high rank, top rank PvP player for as long as I can remember. Maybe over a year at this point, maybe a year and a half. I've been primarily only hitting top 100, and that's if I am playing. My highest ranks being 7, 9, 8, something like that. I've hit top 10 like 3 times, 3-4 times maximum. And we could take a quick look at my statistics. Status. All right, so my favorite character, you know, that's the screen character right there. We got the sleeves right here, my titles. Take a quick look at the titles. I do have, you know, all the godly titles. I do have a bunch of guild titles. I don't even know if I should filter this, but I'm just going to go through it so you guys can see. I have the majority of these. I don't actually go and try to collect these, but it just happens, right? I'm just a participant of these events. Thanks for 4 years. Thanks for the New Year's. I just play the game. Like I said, I've been playing the game for 4.5 years. I should have the majority of them. Going to like the PvP ones, I have a lot of the top cuts, as you guys can see here. Majority of the top cuts. You know, I missed, I think, one of the anniversary ones there. New Year's last year, top cut. Festival Duel of last year, top cuts. But yeah, that's when I started to actually hit these topper ranks here. As you can see, the top cuts do end around this point. So about a year and some change playing competitive or like higher rank PvP. Just improved a ton, I guess, this year. I do have a lot of these Legends Battle Royale titles. The Expert Warrior. Do I have the Master Warrior one so you guys can see? Where are the Master Warrior ones? Right here. So I do have the God Key one, which is the recent one. I think the hardest one, just for the fact that it has the most battles. So it's pretty cool that I won actually all the games for that. Future, and then I did get the GT from LBR, but I don't think there's any other really cool ones. I don't think. Yeah, okay. These are all the other top cut stuff. There's just numerous other top cut stuff throughout the year. Right there. I'm like, Brev, I should have more than this, right? Backing out, going down here, I usually collect the equipment medals, and I get these sparking medals every single day. I have 1,674 days logged in. I don't know how many, you know, I don't know exactly how much that is, but I've logged in majority of the time that this game has been out. There's been certain periods where I haven't, you know, obviously it's not every single day, but I own one, so it's 488 characters in the game. I own 487 right there. PvP, highest battle rank, highest rating points reached, 40.8 thousand. That's pretty interesting. Total wins, on the verge of hitting 23,000 wins. Good skills, good parties, and I have 5,000 and almost 500 good games. On that stretch of 10,000, I'm trying to shoot for that 10,000 good game mark. So if you see me in PvP, the name is Samurai at this very moment. My in-game name is still Samurai. If you guys already didn't know that, it's my IRL name. Moving into, I guess, what could we move into? Did want to just show you guys, if you didn't see the Battle Legends Battle Royale thing, it's, yeah, all 18 games had been won here. PvP right now, top 100. I'm actually shooting for #1 this season. Haven't had, honestly, the best luck. If you guys know anything about this meta, it's a very RNG dependent meta with this Gogeta, right? You can rush at any given moment. But I've been playing, just about as any good as I have played these past couple of seasons. My, the gameplay has been really fine. But yesterday I had a session where I literally got guessed every single rush. Every single rush, lost every clash. It's an RNG game. It can get tough if you just get unlucky, no matter how good you play, especially in the high ranks. But wish me luck. If you're seeing this in the future, I've gotten a title at some point. If you guys don't already know, I do want to achieve a Champions title, #1 in the game, at some given point. I think it's definitely one of my goals. Don't think, I do know. It's definitely one of my goals there. But moving on to this next stage here. Haven't done all my dailies. I always, like I said, collect the Battle Lovers plan for the mission plan, co-op, events. Could take a quick look at my Z missions. I think that might interest you guys. Z missions. I'll log in for a total amount of days, the amount of A equipments I've rolled or upgraded, reached friendship levels, my hero characters, these units, some regular Z mission stuff. Nothing too interesting. I have a lot of rainy day crystals, as you guys can see. I actually don't complete all of my free-to-play stuff. If I ever want to go back and complete it, I have a lot of rainy day crystals, some TOP stuff here. Not actually interesting there, but a lot of free-to-play. You guys are going to be so annoyed at me when you see all these free-to-play stuff that I just have lurking around. Never really complete anything. I have these 200 Fusion Reborn stuff there. New Year's missions, Dimensional Co-op. We take a quick look at my story. I don't have any single complete chapter, I don't think. Yep, I have all the way down to the first one. I have not completed any of, all the challenges. Obviously, I've completed a majority of the original ones, but a lot of the latest ones I've literally just been going through, getting any of the crystals that I can get instantly from, auto-doing it. But I could always go back, farm rainy day crystals if I really need to. If we take a look, there's so many missions for me to complete here. Definitely not a PvE merchant, but let me know if you guys are, if you've completed. This is definitely a tedious task, so it's impressive if you guys have gone through and completed all these missions. If you're at this part of the video, comments, what is your favorite food to eat? If you made it to this part of the video, for the algorithm, help your boy out. Comment what's your favorite food to eat. I'm curious to see how many people would actually comment this right there. What's your favorite food to eat? I thought I would just throw that in there. Why not? If you guys are just vibing out in the video. Pretty random stuff there. But like I said, we'll move on to... Don't even know, man. What could we check out next? Guild. My guild. I did create this guild this past year in 2022. Was featured in a couple of my buddies' guilds. Mr. Quip's guild. I was in Easy Money for some time. I was in Academy for some time. Not really in too many guilds, but then I did end up going the route where I made my own brand guild, right? Count guild. I do have a couple of them, actually, a couple of branches from the guild. So Count 0, Count 1. ZV Count's a collaboration with my buddy ZVG. And then I do have a Count Goat guild with my buddy Do Goat. So you guys already might know them as content creators. Do have 5 total guilds at the moment. 2 gold being this one and 0. We're a top ranking guild. Try to get as much, on average seasons, as high points as possible. We do have a lot of point grinders, a ton of top ranked players in the guild. If you guys are interested, by the way, there's always openings at some point. Make sure to hit the Discord. That is where you do apply. If you are a top point grinder, or even a top PvP grinder, do let me know. But we are primarily focused on getting points. We do just happen to have, I guess, the best players while we're at it there. And I just realized, my buddy's names in the guild is just sitting here, bro. If you take a look, that's actually really, really funny. Yeah, pretty happy with my guild. I won't lie to you guys. I'm very, very happy with my guild. We'll move into, I guess there's not really too much to show. I guess I can show you guys the news so you guys can see what has been going on in this time frame. The happy bags dropped. The banners dropped. I didn't answer the survey. It came out today. Okay. There's a new survey out. I got to do that. I do like to procrastinate that. Legends Tuesday stuff. Yeah, this is all the latest and greatest things. I don't think I'm really missing anything right now. Events. Could show you anything that's out right now. Still farming the raid. This raid, a lot of free stuff here that you are able to obtain. Oh, I got to go into my exchange shops. That's right. So these are all the events that are out. They brought a lot of different things out just because of the festival. So a lot of upgradable type things. special. Definitely. Ooh, I can show you guys really quick so you guys can see that I actually don't grind the free-to-play stuff. I have so much of these to still do, bro. The main story challenges have all these free-to-play crystals and raise your friendship rank. If you need help on the best ways to grind friendship rank, check out my chrono crystal guides. I have an unlimited method in there. Check out my chrono crystal guides. I have ways to do this very easy, and you know, obviously you get more crystals by completing the story missions. But we can actually take, I didn't saw my characters. I skipped right through this, bro. I skipped right through this because for some reason I just don't think zenkais have relevancy like they used to. Zenkai Awaken, these are all my zenkais. I don't have all of them done. A lot of them are actually at that lower zenkai, especially the free-to-plays or the ones that you know, were not free initially. Like these Turles wasn't free. You know, when he dropped, it was actually a summonable one, the Cell. A lot of these can be completed through USTR at this point, but I don't really bother. I just get the resources there for Awakened Equipments. All the new ones, of course, I do actually finish up, you know, because they are free. And all you got to do is complete the missions, the daily rewards, all that good stuff. All the LF ones I should have done, they are done. And a lot of the more important zenkais are done there. So I definitely didn't want to leave that out of the video, even if it was a little bit wonky. Go into my equipment, or my exchange shop, excuse me. This is going to be the last thing I show here. So these are the guild coins. I do have a lot that I do like to spend. Legends tickets, this is what I was talking about earlier when I did max on my Piccolos. Only a couple that I could use from here. They need to update the shop. It's disgusting how bad this shop is. Platinum coins, equipment metals, one of the rarest resources right there for awakening equipment. Soul metal, sparky metal, Z2 and Z metals. I have been burning through these for just various things like erasers. These Z2 metals are to get the actual colors for all your alternate character or alternate outfits for your characters. So definitely would start to like to collect these for a lot of the new guys. You know, anybody that I'm using, I'm picking up alternate skins. Not alternate characters. It does feel like a whole different character, though. But yeah, these are all the exchange shops, Battle Royale, the raid stuff. This is what I do have to complete in the raid at this very given moment. I'm just going to grab these. Why not? And that's pretty much it. I did use everything from this Legends New Year stuff already. These are my exchange shops from the 4s. I'm actually not going to summon any more of these banners, I don't think. I mean, I can't on the 4s anymore, but the Trunks and Vegeta I'm contemplating. I probably should save for whatever the next thing is. I haven't showed you guys my Z power or my items. Ooh, multi-Z power, souls. I do have most of my souls kind of completed right now. My purple one's lacking just a little bit, I think, like the lower end of the purple, some yellows, some reds. But my multi-Z power, we can go into it. I do have not so many. I do have this 1,000 Legends Limited from the Happy Bags that I haven't used yet, the 600 that I haven't used yet, a couple of regular 30s, some 100s as well. Not too much. I do like to use my Z power as soon as I get it. Definitely not a saver in that realm. I'm trying to hold on to my Z power as much as possible. But training items, you know, the only ones that really matter are the bells. Moving on to summoning tickets. This is summoning tickets, medals in exchange. This is what all my resources are currently looking like. Pretty nice, pretty nice. A lot of, you know, I don't know if it really means anything. Energy tickets, fragments, and these are my fragments. You know, horrible, horrible means of actually obtaining these right now. Even if I were to go use those coins, I would not get too many of them. So I only have 3 million Zenny. I got to actually re-up on that. I believe that's every single thing in the game, you guys, that I have covered for my accounts. All like the main stuff, important stuff. If I missed anything, let me know in the comments and I'll respond. I'll basically answer that. I am level 528 total, so I didn't throw that in there. I'm currently holding on to 8k CCs, ready for the January LF. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like and a sub if you are new to the channel. Send me some energy, even if you're watching this in the future. I'll probably update this video next year. I don't see me making this video for a very long time, so do let me know you enjoyed by dropping a like. I'll see you in the very next one. Stay frosty, and I'm out.
Up all night, so you don't wanna wait on me. I'm about to catch my flight.